Hi lovely people, how you all doing? In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how I made this lovely boo-boo gown I'm wearing in this video. I'll be showing you from the cutting part to the sewing part. So please make sure you grab every details in this video. And again, if you know you are coming across this channel for the first time, make sure you like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Now guys, I've already folded my fabrics. I'm going to cut the back and the front part of the dress together. So I will be taking 1 inch neck depth for this gown. That's the 1 inch is going to be for the back. So the first line the first line is for my neck depth, which is 1 inch. Then this second line here is for my chest line. I'm taking chest line of 13 inches. You know, the chest line is also where my sleeve is going to stop. So the next line, that which is the third line, is my half length line. I'm taking my vertical measurement first. So the fourth line here is my hip line measurement, which is 25. Then the last line here is the length of the gown. This gown will be at the knee length. I'm going to add fringe to it. So I'm taking neck length of 3 inches. Then from there I will now take my sleeve measurement. So the total sleeve I'm going to be taking for this tutorial is 24. That is from my middle back to wherever the sleeve is going to stop, because it's a cut together sleeve. So I'll be taking the sleeve length from my middle back. So now I will come down by 1.5 inches for my shoulder slope. Then I will join the line. So this is my sleeve. You know, I've already taken 13 inches, so I have to join the line from my shoulder to where my sleeve will stop. So now I'm going to take my bust measurement. My bust measurement is 42.5. I'll be adding 3 inches for ease. You know, it's a free gown. So the next line here is for my half length, but I'm not going to insert the measurement because I'm not going to make use of the measurement because it's a boo-boo gown. So the shape is not meant to be noticed. So I'm taking the same measurement I took for my bust. So I'll now take my hip circumference. My hip circumference is 46. If you divide that by 4, you have 11.5. So I will add 3 inches to 11.5. 3 inches for ease. So I will now join the line together. Then my down parts, I'm going to remove 1.5 from whatever I have, because the down part, I don't want it to be straight. I want it to curve in a little. So I'm going to be removing 1.5 inches from whatever I have around my hip. So I connected the line from my chest line. So now I came down from my chest line by 2 inches to make my sleeve curve. So I came down by 2 inches, then I now curve it to the sleeve. So the next thing I'll be doing is to create my chest, my pocket. So from my half length, I came down by 7 inches. That's after my, around my hip. From my half length, I came down by 7 inches. Then I created, that's how I created my pockets. So I will now go ahead and curve my back neckline. Then I'll be cutting both the front and the back neckline together. Then later I will now take my front neckline measurements. So I will now go ahead and cut. So just be very careful. So guys, this is what it looked like after cutting it out. So the next thing I will do is to remove the back part, then create my front neckline. I'll be taking 15 inches for my front neck depth. Then from that 15 inches, I will now go in by 1 inch. I'll take 1 inch. This is how I measured for my neckline. Then I will now connect it from the 3 inches neck length. Remember I said I took 15 inches neck depth. Then I went in by 1 inch from that 15 inches. Then I connected it to the shoulder. So the next thing I will do is to cut it out. After cutting it out, I will now make a notch. I'll make a notch around the place where I took 1 inch in. This is for my flap. I'm going to take half inch in for the notch. Please make sure you watch closely so that you see what I'm doing. You see the half inch I took. So this is the neckline. So I will now join the shoulder. This is the back part of the dress. I will now join the two shoulders together. you have to join the two shoulders before attaching the neck design. So this material, the make color material, is what I'm going to be using for my design. So I used 4 inches width and about 23 inches long. I don't want it to be too wide, so I used 4 inches. So I want it to be 1.5 inches after sewing it. So I'm going to use half inches for joining. Then I will have 3 inches left, 1.5 for one side, then 1.5 for one side. So my neck depth is 12 inches from my middle back. From the middle back of my dress to where I want the opening to stop is 12 inches. So I have to take that 12 inches. Then I will divide the 4 inches into 2. Then I will have 2 inches for one side. Then I will now sew at the middle of it. I'm starting this sewing from that 12 inches because this place now I'm going to close it. I'm going to close this part. So my neck opening will stop at 12 inches. You see, I've already stitched it. So I will now turn it. Then iron it very well. You see where my opening stop? That is 12 inches from my middle back. So round it is 24 inches. So one side is 12, the other side is 12. So I will now locate the middle back of my dress. So I'm joining it from the inside. This place now you're seeing is the back of the dress. So after I will now turn it to the front. See? I'm joining it from the back neck, from the middle back. So I'm turning the material turning the dress to the front back. See? I've joined it. So this is the joining. This is what it looked like after joining it. This is still the back part of it. You can see the ending side. Please, whatever you don't understand about this tutorial, please try and let me know in the comment section. So this is the back part. I will now flip it to the front part. Can you see how beautiful and moderate it is? I don't want the design to be too wide. That is what you saw in the video from the beginning of this tutorial. So after this neck, I will now go ahead and join the side, the sleeve, the down parts. Remember, I'm using fringe for the down parts. Make sure you hem the down parts before attaching the fringe on top. I will now hem the sleeve. You can use bias, you can use the fabrics itself, but here I'm going to be folding it. I'm going to be folding it in. I'm going to make double fold before I will now join it. Please, after joining, make sure you slash the armhole part so that it will relax. If you don't slash the armhole part, there is a notch. If you don't make a notch, it will not be fine. Then you join both the pockets. Be careful. Then I will now attach my fringe to the down part of the dress. So this is it. This is all about this beautiful dress. Please don't forget to let me know whatever you do not understand in this tutorial. Bye.